with day 26 of December daily. So officially, for a lot of us, Christmas was sort of over. In my case, my biggest celebration actually took place on the 26th. And you know how I said I hadn't been taking many photos? Well, I don't have to worry about it with this particular day because lots of photos were taken this day. So I guess I made up for it. It's been a lovely day today. I just am having a quiet day at home by myself, nothing that I have to do. And I've really been enjoying it. It's been lovely. So I took some time and went through the photos, printed a bunch. So I'm using one of those flip page protectors here. With these first 4 photos are each of the kids opening their Christmas present from my boyfriend and I. And then on the inside, I've left a place for some sort of decorative journaling piece, either something I make myself or one of the Ellie Studio cards. And then here also another spot for more like decorative or some sort of embellishment, or not embellishment, journaling piece. Not quite sure how that's going to all work out. Then to make things difficult, and they do these with 4x6s, but I had so many portraits that I was able to just use these up. And I'll have to explain what one of the photos is in the back because it looks kind of funny. Anyway, but so I have 2 4x6s printed here. This is the page from Christmas Day, which it'll sit next to this. So what I've decided to do is use another one of those candy cane envelopes. And what I think I'm going to do is put a 4x6 photo on each of these. Now I could have printed these at 3x4, but I love, this is not the most attractive picture of me, but I love this, all the kids with their presents, and then the littlest one, so these are my grandkids, for those of you who, I think everybody probably knows that, but just in case, these giant children are my tiny grandkids. But kind of the anticipation as the first one begins to open, and we had them open from littlest to oldest this year. So 5, 6, 8, and 11, very soon to be 12. And then, so I'm thinking this is going to go on first because it was one of the first things, and then it'll open to this page of the kids doing, opening with their presents opened. And then on the back here, I just sort of love this because, and unfortunately, I don't have a picture of my daughter-in-law or stepson in this whole bunch. I was so concentrated on the kids, and we were having so much fun with the kids. So this is my oldest grandson with his youngest brother, and he's showing him how to use this. And then my daughter-in-law took this. So little corner of my boyfriend and then me. So that's kind of fun that we've got that there. So I'm thinking this will go on this side. What I'm thinking is I am going to use them this way. So I'm just going to put these on here now and probably look at some sort of embellishment on both of these. And actually, before I do this, I'm going to kind of look and see like how much of this is getting taken up because I don't really want the photo sitting in the gutter here. I don't want it getting damaged. Okay, so that, just check that. Yeah, that should be pretty good. It's going to leave a lot of space down there, but I'm okay with that. And then I'll probably do some, and I didn't get it exactly straight here. Of course not. So what I'm thinking is I'll probably do some sort of embellishing on both sides of this. I'm not quite sure how that's gonna look. So let me just get these on here and then we'll talk more about what else I have sitting here. And again, I'm going to do the same thing here so that I can kind of decide where the gutter is here. It's been raining here all day, so it's been the perfect day to just sort of hang out. I finished a book, read a little bit more in a new one, and just have had a lovely day relaxing with nothing that I have to get done. Okay, so this is how this is going to lay, and it'll look like this. Then what these are all the extra pictures that come with memories from the day here. And a lot of this is things that about like where they are right now. Like he's really into Matchbox cars and Spider-Man. My granddaughter, I bought her present and then there was a little bit of money left, so I got her this little unicorn nightlight paintable thing. She grabbed it and painted right away. So she absolutely loves like craft projects and that kind of stuff. So I just thought that was cool. So she's very crafty right now. This is my second oldest grandson, and just the two things he's really involved in right now. He was on his hoverboard a lot, which was interesting. And then he was playing a video game with my boyfriend. And then my oldest grandson got an Apple Watch. So that's kind of like where they are right now. I am just going to take these and put those in there. And somewhere on here, I'll put a little label or something that says more photos inside. So I'll look at that in a minute because then we can get that part done. And then what this is each of my grandkids wrote me a letter on the inside of this card or drew a picture as well. And I love this because it's going to preserve their writing. And what I might do on the back of each card is just write Christmas 2024 so that if this ever gets separated, we know where it is. And then their parents wrote a card, specifically my daughter-in-law wrote a card as well. Some years it's my stepson, some years it's my daughter-in-law, wrote a beautiful card. And that I will put in the back here because it is different than the Snoopy one. And these are more precious than the gifts that I was given. And my boyfriend also got 4 of these cards as well too. And they adore him, as my daughter-in-law said. So this is going to go with this page as well too, but I'm going to set this, well, actually I'm not going to completely set this aside because I'd like to make a note on here that says something like grandkids cards or something like that. So these things will need extra pieces to them. So maybe let me grab these die cuts and see if I can find anything that would work. There's no family photos here. It just it was such a sweet time yesterday, and just the kids were just all in really good moods, and yeah, it was wonderful. So let me, I mean, I could even do like December 2024 there. And if I have a red label, I could do family cards or something like that. I also have red labels that I keep forgetting about. Now I want to, I have to be a little tricky about this because I try not to share my grandkids' names. You all know their M's. And the very front card the card that I want to put in front, one of my grandkids drew a little heart on the front of it. So I don't want to cover that up. And it's uncharacteristic of this particular grandchild to do something like that. So it won't look like a lot without these in the, or it won't look like it makes as much sense without these cards here, but they'll be there most of the time. Let me see if I can get a label. It makes a little bit more sense here, and I should bring this up because it's probably really close to the bottom, which I did see it was. And I'm seeing like what I think is the perfect one here. Okay, so let's get this back here. The proportion on this just feels better. Now these will, you know, they're not going to stay in the same position the whole time, but I'm just going to bring this down slightly and then add this 2024. And it was so funny because I didn't know how I was going to use this. And I like that this is here just documenting these particular cards. They're super special. I could, I suppose do, I don't know if I have a card on here. Actually, I think there is a statement about Christmas cards here somewhere. There's a cute little thing that says open, open, open. I'm going to save that. Time to celebrate, gathered with family. These are all so much love and gratitude. And so much fun together. All this stuff will work for these pictures. So I thought I saw like perfect Christmas card. This is simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Oh gosh, that would be a lovely one for this. I'm not seeing the one I thought. Maybe it's here. This best gift ever is something I could use for, let's see. Oh, it says official Christmas card photo. Okay, so that is not, excuse me, the one I really want to use. Oh, and I do need to get a number down here somewhere as well too. And I'm almost thinking it should go on here somewhere. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this as is for now. I might add something more here, probably a heart, and we'll see what happens from here. And I'm gonna shift this just a little bit. I'm having a hard time figuring out where to put things because there's a lot to do here. Okay, I was talking about just adding a little something there. And then I could put this Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time right up over the top of this photo here. And I've been waiting to use this holly. I really like this on here. I'm going to do that there. And that can kind of, you know, I'm concerned about like photo orientation and how things look here. I think that will be fine there. And then this one, I just want to see what this looks like where this should go. Maybe like that. Because I don't want to put it there. And I did say, whoops, I did this the wrong way. I don't want this all over the back. I want it on the bottom so it can stick to the front of the envelope here. I did say number. My other option is to pop the number like down there in that corner. Okay, so this should be going here. I think maybe a little bit of this green needs to show. Oh, and I also, now that I think about it too, I want to keep that out of that gutter as well too. Okay, I think that's close enough. And then that I can just say, you know, more photos in here or something like that so that I know that. Get this down a little bit better. Okay, so there's that. I hope you guys have grabbed like something to drink because this one will be a little bit. Okay, then just trying to think what else we can do here. I like this Love and Joy. Might want to make that a little bit shorter. Or maybe it's okay. Like something up here. That is a little tricky because of where my boyfriend's head is there. Although we could do the Very Merry or So Much Fun Together. Let's do that. And then this won't interfere like with where his head is. And then I'm going to be a little bit careful here. You can see a corner of that piece from the back there. Sometimes that bothers me. I'm going to try not to let it do that today. And then I'll just use this big present because we were opening presents. Just kind of get this stuff layered in. And I almost feel like I want to make this into a tag. No, I think I might pick this back up. Hang on a second. And trying to be aware of that. Gutter again. This might not be the easiest thing because, okay, so what I'm going to do is I cut that, and obviously I did not cut it the same, but what you can do is like do this to get the angle. It's not easy. Okay, I think that's okay. I did have other tags I could have actually probably pulled from, but I like the Love and Joy a lot. And then I'm going to punch a hole in this. I think I punched a hole. I must not have punched it very hard because boy, that did not. Grab this and re-punch it. Okay, that's better. Then I'll just grab some green twine and add this in. There's so much red in the photos. We all like had red on, which I thought was kind of funny. And then, so I think this green is just helping to separate the photo from the background too. And then I'll just grab this and add, oops, attempt to add this back in. Almost. I have my page kind of planned out, or not planned out, but figured out what I'm going to do tomorrow. At least. I spent a lot of time printing today and just figuring things out. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this so it stays where the bag is. There we go. Okay. So I think that's pretty good for what we need for the bag to get that decorated. So that will lay over this just like this. So I'm thinking the numbers should go right here. And I'm liking the theme of green here. Now I could do a label because I've got a 26, but I think I want to stay with this darker green, which means let's use these puffy letters here. And I think this will eventually go on the photo, but right now I'm just going to use the outside of the photo just because I haven't done much, and then that way I can decide if I'm gonna like it. Okay, so then this is what it's going to look like laying together, and then obviously these cards will be underneath that, but you're not going to be able to tell that. And I do put special cards. I'll have four or five more. I have the one that'll go in from my Stepkids in the back side of the cards for this page. And then I have some special cards, the one for my boyfriend, and some special cards that clients gave me, that kind of a thing. So I think that'll be kind of nice. Okay, so we have that. So then let's look at this. So I like the time to celebrate. I like the open, open, open. And we can do something in here. I wonder if this is the time to bring this paper in. Or if that's too chaotic. And it's not exactly the right red. I mean, we could bring in like a little tree here. I certainly have trees from this. And I have trees from this collection as well. Let me grab my collection papers, or my printed dots, that kind of stuff papers, and see what I can come up with. If there's something that I like a little bit better. I just saw this. This is cute. It says under the tree. So if I did this with this, that would be cute. And then maybe the open, open, open. But let's see if I have anything that I like better. No. Just color-wise, and I do have some tree papers here, but it's awfully bright green. I mean, it's the green in here pretty much, but awfully bright green compared to what like that is. And I think that one's a little bit too like brown. Okay, then this, boy, does that look yellow compared to that. This is the Happy Holidays collection. That this came from. It feels a little spacey to me. And that's not a bad thing. I think it's just not what I was looking for here. I think that's a little bit too busy. That was a paper from that collection. I'm thinking, just looking to see if there's anything else. I'm thinking let's use this one. So I'm just gonna grab my little photo trimmer here. So 3 by 4. And then I'll have another one on the back. You know what? And I might as well cut that. If I'd thought about it, I would have cut it in one. That looks like that's uneven. Okay, it looks okay on here, but oh no, I think it's even. Sometimes it's hard to tell. I'm gonna cut it this way though. Here we go. Okay. So 3 by 4. Like I said, grab a beverage. I'm gonna be here for a while. Okay, so that's that scrap of plaid, and the plaid that I had talked about wanting to get back into this page. So I'm happy about that. So let's pull this photo and see if we need any trimming. And I'm going to be strategic about so my 5-year-old grandson, this photo is hilarious, is enamored with my boyfriend's cheek. It can be a little bit scratchy, but his dad has a beard. And so he was, at one point he walked up to him and he was rubbing his face on his, it was just so funny. Now we were all there. It was nothing like bad or weird or anything like that, but it was kind of hilarious. It is very funny. Okay. So we have the under the tree, just kind of looking, is there anything else that I want to add in? I don't think I want to add in like this because it's kind of creamy colored and I don't have a lot of that in here right now. I don't know that I need a label in there either. And certainly I can add like dots and that kind of a thing to this, is I think what's going to end up happening. Oh, that's super cute. I'm bringing pink in. There is pink over here. Okay, I didn't, yeah, I think we're gonna actually use this one. That's funny. It's the Under the Tree snow globe, and then oops, need to get this over just a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna turn this so I can get some glue on this without moving it too much. Okay, and then we can get this one under here. And I like that I've got decorations. So my plan is, if I decide I want to be more decorative back here again, what I think I will do is on this, I'm gonna write more photos and story inside, and then I'll take a 4x6 journaling card, and I'm feeling that that's what I'm going to do. So let me grab those, and I'm gonna pull one out right now so I don't forget. Let's find something appropriate, and I need a lot of room for journaling. So on the wish list is good. That would be a nice one. Just kind of see what's out here. Now I could write on this, and this says December 2021. I would just put a sticker across there. Let's see, bits and, oh, let's do this one, because we've added a lot of green. There's lots of writing room on that. I can go to the back of this if I need to. Okay, so right now I'm just gonna tuck this in here for journaling, and I'm gonna write photos and story inside on here so I don't forget that that's what I want to write. More photos and story inside. I don't normally write when you guys are watching me live, but I do not want to forget that. Okay, so that'll be perfect. And what I might do as this all comes together, I might come back in here and, I don't know, add something to this card, or I might write the story and then add something to the card, because I could always add something to the back, or I don't know. Probably that's what I'll do. I just have all these photos, and then the extra ones here just spark so many good memories, and you know, all of that. Oh, this is okay. So then let's pop this photo in here, and then I want to glue these two together. Let's see, do they need, and because I'm going to start to put stickers and stuff on the photos that are on here. And so there's lots of different things. Now, I don't think I said this, maybe I didn't, but I don't have one picture of my daughter-in-law or stepson, which is such a shame. Okay, just because these are all going back to back. Here's when we were trying to put this little track thing together that he got. Oh my gosh. I started, and then I couldn't figure something out. So then my boyfriend started, and he's much more mechanical than I am, but oh my gosh. And I looked at my stepson and I said, we're taking one for you. And he's like, yeah, thanks. Because they put together a lot of stuff between, and the other thing that's cool is my daughter-in-law's dad helped with that as well. This way I can get the photos on and not have to think about like what's gluing things and that kind of thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna check to make sure that this one is the size it should be so that these tuck in properly. That one feels like it's a little bit too wide. Yeah, it is. I'm going to trim this just slightly. That corner's getting bent. Doesn't need much, but it needs just a little bit. And then that way when I do the feels like these are a little wide. I don't remember them revealing that much behind. I want to trim this a little bit. Let me see. Although this really is 3x4. So I guess it's okay. Let's pop that back in there and that in there. Maybe these other ones just aren't sitting right. Except those two are, I think they're too wide. Let me check this again. Sorry guys, they're just not sitting right. Yeah, that's what it is. This one's too big. I don't hold this edge down, sometimes things go a little haywire. Okay. So I'm trying to remember. Oh, this went like this. And then let me check this one again. Yep, this one is okay. It was this one that was causing the problem. Just because the pockets, you put the photos in here, when you use this type of page protector, and it's from scrapbook.com, there we go. There's the gap I was looking for. And I think this one just isn't sitting far enough over in the pocket. That's what it is. And I also have this, it's kind of funny. I have this way, there we go. Like it's way justified. I had it way justified to, or a little bit more to the left. I wanted it more over here. So let's get that in there. Okay. So I feel a little bit better about that. Yeah, I just don't remember seeing as much of that reveal there as I am right now. Okay, then let's get these two. Hey, Krista. Yeah, I'm loving documenting this day. Oh my gosh, my granddaughter's a tough one to get to smile. And I'll show you this photo. And she's 6 and just has been losing a ton of teeth this year. So every time I see her, there was one point this year when she definitely wasn't eating corn on the cob in the summer. They had to take it off the cob for her but look at that smile on that face. The picture's not great because there's wrapping paper in the front and, you know, her hand is in motion, but that smile is something we rarely see. So that's definitely going in here. Sometimes it's all about the memory or the moment and not so much worrying about the perfection of the photo. Okay, so then let's get this here. And I think that's good, but I'll double check this. Okay, and then it goes this way. Okay, so I feel a little bit better about that now because now we're ready for stickers or whatever we need to do, I don't think we need labels so much. So I think open, sorry guys, open, open, open. Oh, I want to do this. So let me do this because I'm thinking I want to use this so much love and gratitude on this card. So let's put this on the back here. Yeah, she's pretty adorable when she wants to be. Those 6-year-olds can be a little tough. She's completely adorable all the time, though, in all seriousness. I am coughing, or was coughing a little bit more today. I tried to go without any medication today, but that didn't work so well. It was okay this morning, and then as I went through the afternoon, it wasn't as good. So I decided, nope, we're going back to taking some stuff. Okay, so Christmas ornament hangers, very merry, Merry and Bright. I don't like that because of the creaminess of that. And I should look. Let me grab my. I could read a tree, or here's presents and trees. Here's the big version of that small version I did on that card. Stuff sticking all over the place here. So since this is so, the other one I had presents and trees. Let's see. I have some puffy ones as well too. I do like this Merry Christmas as well, but I'm loving this so much love and gratitude piece. Maybe I do like this. I love this sentiment, so I'd like to get this on a card. Let's see if I have a third ornament here. I have another one of these. This is a pack from last year from Ellie's Studio. Try this and see. I think we need a third element. I don't think this heart is making it though. Though I do like the heart. Okay, not loving that. Doesn't mean I can't change what I'm using. Oh, here. Maybe just something simple like this. me see if I can get one of these presents to work. I have some smaller ones in this puffy. It needs to go this way. Okay. These presents feel too small. Okay, that's a lot of red. Let's try this again. I think what's throwing it off is this heart is so big. Oh, or if I just put the heart over instead of under, I like it better. Silly. Sometimes what little bit of change can make. And I'm thinking that I'm going to need to add like puffy hearts and dots and things like that, but I like that so much love and gratitude there. And yay, I'm gonna put a little bit of, the sticky came off the back of this present, so I wanna put a little bit of that there. So that was from an LA Studio from last year, from 2023. So I'll keep those. I've got so much stuff out over here that you guys can't see. Okay, so let's get this one in where it belongs and then come back and look at sentiments. And I also have this under the tree feels really, there we go. It felt a little crooked. I could come across the, oh, here's a red present. I could have used that on my, oh no, we don't want to use red because this is red back here. Okay. So here's the other thing. Ooh. Okay, that's going to be too much here. I love this. My heart is full of joy. That's so funny. To those of you who missed it, my littlest grandchild thinks my boyfriend's cheeks are very soft. And he's and it's so funny. He likes to rub his cheek against his cheek. It's so sweet. Okay, just looking to see if I have any sentiments. This is not a quiet day in December. I am having a quiet day in December, which is lovely. Okay, putting up Christmas lights and on my wish list. There's on this day in December. I'd like a sentiment to come across from here. Decorating for Christmas. A feeling of Christmas. Just trying to see if that's just not appropriate for the photograph. Favorite time of the year. I'm just not coming up with very merry. I want something that says so darn sweet or too cute. Let me look at the other pieces here. Let's see, finish shopping. Where's the Tylenol? Celebrating together. Oh, here, we could do family fun. An old favorite. Let's see. Holiday baking, a yummy treat. Yeah, I think family fun. It's the closest I can come. And since this is in the middle, I'm going to pop this one in the middle too. And again, I'll put these on the photograph. I just want to kind of get them worked out, and then this one says wonder, love, and joy. Wonder, joy, and love. You know, I actually like that. This is what I'm going to put on this one. I think what I'll do is just cut it close to this here so it looks like it's just a phrase. There we go. I think I said this early on that my grandkids just adore my boyfriend, to the point that they sometimes call me Grandma Joe, which is his name and not mine. But I just love seeing their relationship. And he really is a sweet, caring guy. And it's just been fun to see like how their relationship has blossomed. And my granddaughter is constantly asking me when I'm going to marry him. She's so cute. Okay, open, open, open. The 26th here. Gathered with family, I kind of like, because that's what's going on here. I think that'll be enough. I'm actually going to put this one on. There's plenty going on this whole page. And let's get this open, open, open. I don't want to forget one and have it stick. These can stick for a while, but I would never want them even to stick like overnight. I don't think that would, they wouldn't come off very easily. Okay, so open, open, open. And yes, the name of that book is Dragons Love Farts. We have a little, you know, because they're little kids and they think that's the funniest thing in the world. And so we have a little joke about that with it's modeled after a book called Dragons Love Tacos, which is a really awesome book too. Okay, then there's a photo back here. Let's see, I've got time to celebrate. I have very merry. let's get, I don't think I have to have one on every photo, but I may end up with something on every photo. Very merry. The family fun one can go either here or here. Oh, and I liked my heart is full of joy as well. So can this go on my granddaughters anywhere? That in my heart, I think it is, but I think that's too much stuff. So maybe leave this one open. We've got very merry, gathered with family, and open, open, open. So there's a little triangle there. And then here we have wonder, joy, and love. And then so much love. And then this one, I'm thinking I'm going to do time to celebrate. And this one, I think I'm going to do family fun. The kids and everybody played with this racetrack all night long. It was a gift to my second oldest grandson. So because these are in the middle, I'm going to put this one in the middle too. And so I want to make sure I talk about that in all that journaling I'm going to do on that big card I have sitting in. Okay. I have to keep thinking about how I have these arranged. And nice me, I spared you the craziness of having to watch me figure out how these were going to all go in these pockets. Okay, and then this one needs to go up here in the middle as well too. Okay, so then let's get this on here. Now I'm going to clean up some of these die cuts and things because when my space starts to get too full sometimes I can't see, like, is there too much on there, that kind of a thing. So I'm going to do that quickly here. Just drop these back in here. This is one of the nice things I like about how I have the die cuts in this little tray and all those things. Oh man, we could have used making a mess in lots of these. We had wrapping paper everywhere. Tomorrow you'll see the big gift that I got from them. I got a couple of things, but the big thing, and it's so much fun. Speaking of fun, I might do these little circles. I've only used like one of them. And these can certainly go on 12 by 12 pages, but I had seen a really cute way somebody used these circles. So I need to think about that. Like maybe I want to put an extra page in here, or maybe if I have a backside of something, maybe I'll use that to do that. Okay, so this is helping me see things a little bit differently. So for those of you who came in a little bit later, this bag is going to sit right on top of all this, and I like how the 26 shows here because you definitely transition here. I think you'll get the idea that this belongs to the 26 because obviously it's pictures of the kids and that kind of thing here. And so I have extra photos in here, but I also have a journaling card, and I'm going to leave this as is. I might decorate this. I want to see how much room I have left on that. So that's going to sit like this. Now the question is, do I want to add some of those little hearts and things that I have? Hearts, stars, and I'm thinking hearts because it's my grandkids. Just grabbing all the hearts and stars and things that I have here. Okay, so I think we could put one here. go back and go in here. And oh, maybe I could do one on here too. A red heart here. Okay, I like that with the love and the joy. I don't think I need one here because I have that embellishment there and I have this piece up there, that sticker up there. So then I'm thinking, like I said, one here. And I need to come in and find, so I don't have that many hearts and stars and things left. Okay, I think I'm going to do green. Just because I don't have any of the tiny ones left here. And oh, I do have a tiny green one left here, although I might want to use that like up there. What I have, oh, here. I have two small green ones here. Let me change this big one out. I think I'll like it better. Not liking the green, maybe the white. Let's see, I think I said I didn't have any tiny red anywhere. I have a red polka dot, but that's on my grandson. Let me just check. I have other hearts and stars tucked into my little Santa basket. Nope, that's the red I have. So I either have to go with that white or this red. And this is my oldest grandson right here. And oh my gosh, I think I've said he's going to be 12 in just a few weeks. And I can't believe how mature he's gotten. Okay, so then we have gathered with family here. And maybe this one, I do one of these. Oh, well, let's see. Red. I could do pink because that would come back to this. Let's do that. I didn't even think about pink back here. Even though this is my grandson, I know. I'm not above putting, I am not above putting flowers on boy layouts, so that's how I roll. I don't know. I should just put something on and leave it. Let's just leave the red on, I think. Yes, let's leave it. Okay. We've got the pink heart here. I think I'm going to leave this as is, leave all these others as is, just a couple. And then come back in here. There's a red heart here. So I'm thinking, let's get a red heart here. Or maybe we want a green heart. Yeah. Yep, and then we've got a little puffy, so a little bit of cross things here. I know the Family Fun doesn't have one, but I think that's okay. All right. I think we have enough embellishment. I'll go back in and put those on where they belong in just a minute. So let's look. Oh, I did say I was probably going to do something with this. Okay, I like that. There we go. We'll let that little red heart peek out. Okay, so I'll kind of do a quick overview of what's on here and how things are working and what I think is going to happen. Okay, so when it sits in the book, actually, let me go grab the book. I'll put it in and you can see how this goes. And this is going to be, it's starting to get tough here because I have so many pages behind here that are just blank pages. I might choose to take these out and make my life a little easier. That's what I'm going to do. It's starting to get to that point, and then it gets hard for me, and I'll put those in a safe little spot. Okay, so, oops. That was not how that was supposed to go. So let's put that recipe back there. And this comes in. This is tomorrow's project. And then we'll talk about how all this is going and what I probably have to, well, what I have to do yet for sure. Okay, so day number 25, day number 26, you can see the 26 right here. In here is the envelope in this little bag. I've got a 4x6 photo on the front, and I'm gonna actually put a little more, because every time I try to open this, that comes up on me. Okay, so in this are more 3x4 photos. I could have done them as the 4x5 3/4 or whatever it is, but I had cut these because I didn't know what I was going to use on this page. So I just cut them all to fit. And then I have a journaling card. I have a lot to say about this day. So I'm thinking it's going to take the front and the back. So then I'll tuck that all in there, might decorate the journaling card. We'll see what happens tomorrow. And I can show you that, or I'm going to do that before I shut everything off tonight. And then we'll see what happens, and I'll show you tomorrow. And this little sticker here that says simply having a wonderful Christmas time, a little bit of holly. I've been wanting to use this. I'm so glad I got this in. And I like the fact that I have this little tab that says more photos and story inside. And Krista, we finally used that tab I tried to use a week ago or whatever. I was very aware of where the gutter was sitting here. And I think what I should do as I'm looking at this is I'm probably going to go in and use my hole puncher. Let me grab it so I can show you. So that's this. I think I'm going to come back in and punch some reinforcers for this on the front and the back, because it looks like this could be a problem. Just there's so much in here, so I'll probably do that as well. And this is from We Are Memory Keepers, so it's just a nice little reinforcer if you make a tag, but I like to use them to help with these kinds of things. Then I have this opening page here, and it's each of my grandkids, and I put them specifically in order from youngest to oldest, because that's how they opened, and I'll talk about that in the journaling. And this is them with their presents as they're opening their presents. And then a little just kind of relief from all the photos there with just some die cuts and things from Ellie's studio, using more of that plaid paper that I wanted to get back in because I used so much of it up here and I hadn't used it in a while, so I thought it would be good to get it back in here. And then just pictures of things going on during the day. My grandson got one of our present to him. One of our presents to him was a Kobe Bryant basketball card, collector's card, and it was gold. And I mean, it was a really nice card that my boyfriend found, and he loved it. And all of his siblings were fascinated. So I just thought that was a really cute picture to like show how interested they are in each other's things as well. So there you go. And then this back page is just, this was a big thing of playing with this racetrack, and another just sort of little vignette here. And I wanted to get this so much love and gratitude on here. And then just, I love their relationship. The relationship between my oldest grandson and my youngest grandson is so cool. And he has a great relationship with all of his siblings, but theirs is really super special. And then that funny story of him with my boyfriend's beard. And then lastly here, these are, and I've probably said this a couple of times, but these cards were made for me by my grandkids. There's 4 of them, and in each of them they've written a personal message, and often also given me some sort of drawing. And this I love because this is coming from one of my grandsons, and this is not him to normally put hearts on stuff like that, so I love that. And that's, so I'm gonna feature that in the front. And then I have a really special card from their parents that will go on the back side of this, but right now I have it up with all my other Christmas cards, which reminds me I need to take a picture of my Christmas card wall because I do that every year. So I'm thinking that when I scrapbook January 1st, on January 2nd, that I'm going to make quite a few extra little pages, kind of knowing what my schedule's like, but I've said that before. So anyway, so that's kind of the plan of what needs to happen. So really, what I really need to do is I really need to get this journaling done, and then I just want to fill out cards from the kids and mom and dad here, something like this, because these are so special. And oh gosh, my heart. So anyway, thanks, Krista. I am really loving how this is coming together. And so remember when I told you that, you know, I thought I needed to be, like, I needed to take those things out. I mean, look at this, because let me show you that. Right now, my book is the size of a book. I wish these scrapbook.com albums had the extra ½ inch that I think Echo Park put in one year, or Simple Stories put in one year, where they put an extra half an inch. That would be really super helpful, but they're not going to do it. So my books often look like this when they're sitting on the shelf, and I'm fine with that. I don't care. It's more about me preserving the memories. And then still know I need to do the Hallmark Christmas movie page. I've got the things ready here because I need to take a picture of all my client gifts now that I have them all. I had to go pick one up at work the other day. This will be my page for tomorrow, and we'll do that tomorrow. And then my calendar is sitting back here, and I need to just fill in a couple of things here. And I'll probably have something fun for tomorrow that we do tomorrow. So I'm not quite sure what that is, but that's how everything is looking. Oh, Krista. Okay, I am totally using that. Oh my gosh, because I used to call one of the kids Peanut, actually, when they were little. My grandkids were not really peanuts because they were chunky, chubby babies, but I called the last one Peanut quite often. So totally using that. Thank you. That is awesome. So that's where the book sits, you guys. I am just loving it. But this is, if you're looking for bags like these are really just treat bags. So if that helps you find some, you know, something like that, hopefully that's helpful to you, because they are really nice to have. And I still don't have a sequin page in here. I don't know that I'm going to. We'll see. I think I'm getting enough dimension and movement without it. And I also have not put in any vellum. Usually I put in vellum because I think things are not like they're disturbing to the eye, and I don't have any pages that are doing that for me yet. So, and if I put any vellum in going forward, I'd have to come back and do one somewhere else too, because I wouldn't just put it in one spot in the book. But I may never actually do vellum this year after I went and made sure I had vellum, which is funny. But that's okay. All right, you guys, I figured that was going to be a long one, and it was, but I'm glad to have that day finished and in my book, and I can hardly wait. My next thing is going to be writing down the cards for my little peanuts, and then and I'll put the little in quotes because they're not so little anymore. So I'll do that on the little card page and then get my journaling done, and we'll see what happens to that tomorrow. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me. Hope you're all well. Hope your books are going great, or at least the writing down of memories and taking of photos is going great. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.